Peace, family. It's Campson, the Oracle, and half a Remnants Gathering. And I wanted to do a really quick video as I'm going through my 13 days soul retrieving process, which we have coined the Phoenix Rising from the Ashes practice. I've been getting some major synchronicities, some major aha moments that I feel is important for me to share. One of those main things is I've realized on today that it's very important for you to affirm yourself from the moment you wake up to the moment you lay down. Because when you do not affirm yourself, what happens is you imagine it like you have all these parts of you that you have awakened to having, right? You now are coming to the conclusion that, yeah, there are some things that are patterns. There are some things that are generational that I'm dealing with. There are some things that is a result of my programming. There are some things that is a result of the abuse that I experienced, or the negligence, or the way my parents raised me. You're coming to realize so many things about yourself, and that alone can be overwhelming. Because for a lot of us, we're grown, and it's like, oh my goodness, I thought I knew myself, but I'm learning so many things about myself. So that can be overwhelming. So I want to give a resource that I feel could be helpful for you the way it has for us. But Michael Singer, he has this the surrender experiment that I remember coming across, and then he has the books and everything like that, and he talks about being able to surrender to whatever life is bringing and dealing with what's in front of you, and just staying in the present moment and surrendering to whatever it is, whether it's a joyful moment or a sad moment, whatever it is. Because what happens is when you're constantly struggling, trying to fight against things happening in your life, you're creating resistance, you're creating tension. And it's like, give me the wisdom to know the things that I cannot change, and sometimes, and we need the discernment to know the difference between the things I can and cannot change, because you're not going to be wasting a lot of energy stuck on something that really, by you not letting it go and just saying, you know what, I'm doing the best I can, I'm going to keep doing that, and just keep being grateful and thankful. You know what I'm saying? You get very attached to the outcome. You get very attached to the fact that you feel like you can't control everything. And so he talks about, being resilient by just being able to just go with the flow. So, we have had our family trials and tribulations recently. And when it's kind of okay and things are okay, but when family tragedy strikes, when traumatic things come up for you, when you lose things, when relationships change, sometimes we can be, because what happens is we get addicted to the negativity, or we've been in it for so long, the negativity is normal to us. So anything different that is trying to happen, we resist it, because that's what the ego does. The ego says, I need to keep you safe. So anything that's different than what we're used to, I'm gonna cause you to resist it. So a perfect example is the divine feminine energy, that dark energy is coming to the planet, deconstructing a lot of things so that we can have a new beginning, and so that we can have a new earth, so that we can have a new reality, a new life, a new perspective, a new approach to life. And that energy commands you to surrender. If you continue to fight against the divine feminine, it's not going to get you anywhere. So whether you're a man or a woman, this goes for everybody. So the masculine energy that's been on the planet, which was toxic, is being ushered out. So this is the rebirth. In order for birth to happen, there has to be a divine feminine energy. So this energy has been described with many different goddesses across many different cultures and mythology. So the thing that you can do to be able to welcome the divine feminine, to welcome the energy of Kali or Oya, which is all about change, transformation, tearing down the things that have been keeping you from reaching your highest potential. I know the uncertain stuff is unnerving, and it can make you feel a lot of anxiety and a lot of fear. But it has definitely been beneficial for me with going through self-healing, to not allow myself to be in resistance constantly and fighting everything that comes my way that feels negative to me. So just being able to be resilient, to build up your nervous system, because that's what this is all about. Build up your nervous system where you can be like, you know what? Everything is going to be okay. Begin soothing yourself, finding ways to soothe yourself, finding ways to heal the nervous system. Anything dealing with Kundalini energy is all about energy blockages that have been created within your energetic body, within your chakras and auric field, within the subtle bodies. What happens is when you welcome that divine feminine energy, which is the Kundalini energy, it ushers in transformation. And yes, it does begin destructing things like a destructive energy. But the destruction is not to tear you apart, kill you, so you never rebuild. Because truly divine feminine energy, once you allow whatever it is trying to show you that is not serving you to be in your life anymore, once you just surrender, and go through your process and trust that process and hold on. Once you start saying, you know what, I cannot change things in my life, but I do have the power to change the way I respond and react to them. And that is a very spiritually mature thing to practice doing. So you're not going to get this overnight. It's going to be a practice, but start with small things. A perfect example, today I wanted to do this video all day today, but I was so busy I couldn't do it. And the frustration of that was starting to make me forget things. I had to just push it out of my mind, surrender to whatever was in front of me, and just deal with what was in front of me and be fully in the present moment, fully in my body, fully going through the experience of whatever it was. I was able to get through the day, and I was able to create some time to finally share this with you. So I want to encourage you and let you know, yes, you're going to feel fear. You're going to feel doubt. You're going to feel confused. It is hard. You're going to not know exactly what to do. When that happens, surrender to the present moment and say, you know what? I have done the best that I can do. I just got to take my hands off of this for a moment. Find something else to do, whether it's taking a nap, going to sleep. Abraham Hicks talks about stopping the vortex of that energy. You don't want to feed into that energy, because wherever your attention is, that's where the energy is going to be flowing. So you want to cut off the attention from that to stop the energy. Now, this doesn't mean that you just ignore issues and you never resolve them. This just means once you've thought about it and pondered on it for a while and you see there's absolutely nothing I can do about it, to practice releasing it and let it go. There's nothing I can do about that. I trust my spirit guides. I trust my higher self. I trust the universe. Everything is going to work out for me, because it always does. And just begin using your affirmations like that's your weapon, okay? That is your weapon, and it's also it's your shield and your sword. Your affirmations, just talking to yourself. Campson, it's going to work out, and you might have to look in the mirror to make a deeper connection. It is going to work out. It is going to be okay. You're going to succeed at what you are doing. You have a lot of help behind you. You are helping people, and you're going to succeed. It is going to work out. And when you do it, the synchronicities will speed up. The things that happens that show you the direction that you're going in, whether it's right or wrong, will speed up for you. But yeah, just surrendering to the moment. Being rigid it's going to be truly difficult for you to transform if you're being rigid. Just being able to just go with the flow. Just be like, here I am. What can I offer to this moment that I will be proud of? You know? So patience, compassion, knowing deep down inside that you are not alone, that you have help, calling on your help. Take any challenges that come in your life, use it as an opportunity to commune with spirit, to commune with source, to commune with God, the goddesses, to commune with your ancestors. Just talk to them. Maybe the fairy kingdom speaks to you, to commune with that, to go walking and commune with nature, to just take some deep breaths and maybe hold your crystals and just feeling the energy of the crystals, to just finding something to do that's nourishing to the soul. It is important that we do that. That is your responsibility to do that. Maybe you need to be playful more often, you know? So maybe you need to pull out the crayons and sit down with the kids and come on, let's draw something. And just be silly, you know? Those things are healing because it stops the energy vortex that you've been creating. So the more you focus on the things that you don't want in your life, it's like the more of it you're going to get. But the more you shift your focus to the things that you are appreciative of and the things that you love, the other stuff will start to work out, because that energy, once you fill yourself up with it, even if it don't change your what's happening in your reality, your perspective will expand instead of constrict. And that's what we're going through. The divine feminine energy is here to help expand our perspective, expand our receptivity, expand our ability to surrender, expand our ability to trust again, to trust your process, okay? To know that you are not alone, to know a lot of people are not wanting to be alive anymore. A lot of people are finding it difficult to be in their bodies. A lot of people are wanting to go back to their home planet. You know, those, especially those who have awakening that they're not from here. And it can be difficult sometimes navigating life when you begin to remember who you are, and you just see how far away we fell from what we once were. But find something that you can give love to. Find something that you can appreciate in the moment. Maybe it's just sitting and rubbing your pet, you know. Just find a moment. Maybe it's just short little moments because it's just so much time is moving so fast. There's always so much to do, so much happening. Or you stop and do nothing and you feel overwhelmed because you like, I sit up and watch Netflix all day today. Now I got to deal with all this stuff tomorrow that I didn't do today. You know what I'm saying? So even if it's just a few minutes that you can take to yourself, just to give something to yourself that is nourishing and nurturing and encouraging to yourself. And then once you do that and fill yourself up, if the opportunity happens, you can encourage somebody else. So this is the importance of treating everything in life as sacred, treating everything in your life as if it's present in your life to assist you, not break you. It's a matter of perspective. And when you cannot change the way you look, change the way you look at life, and you will feel a lot better practicing shifting your perspective and finding an angle that's comfortable. Okay, so just keep looking at your situation and saying, well, what and find what is it about my situation that I'm appreciative of? What positive do I see? What benefit can I see coming from this? What have I learned how to do? Is it strengthening me? Is it teaching me patience? Is it teaching me the importance of self-love? Because this person is not doing it and giving it to me. Well, the flip side of that is I get a chance to see they cannot fill this space for me. I need to fill it for myself. So I'm learning that. Like, just practice finding the positive and whatever you are experiencing and surrendering to the transformation happening, and you will feel so much better, relieving yourself of feeling like you got to make sure the earth is rotating properly, because that's really what it feels like. It's too heavy. It's too much. Just trust that Mother Earth is going to continue to rotate and hold us as she has been. And if she can do that, you'll be taken care of. You'll be taken care of. You have to trust. You have to trust and you have to know. And when you don't trust, encourage yourself. And when you mess up, talk to yourself and let yourself know, I'm still proud of you. You are doing the best that you can. I'm so proud of you. And then you won't require as much from the outside. All right, so thank y'all for just being along with us. We're doing a webinar soon. Self-mastery is always the focus, whether we're talking about some weirdos, connections that we make with things happening and a spiritual impulse that we see under it, or whether we're talking about ways of self-mastery and self-realization and personal development. We appreciate that y'all appreciate this. We will be needing your help soon because we are making some decisions as to new ways that we can grow and evolve together and interact with you guys. And the webinars are a great opportunity for us to have a more intimate interaction. So we have the Phoenix Rise from the Ashes webinar coming up on December the 20th at 6 p.m. Go to our website, remnantsgathering.com. You don't want to miss that. If you missed the first one, we can provide the link for you to watch the first one and get you up to speed. But I'm telling you, it is epic. It's not expensive, and it's definitely a very small interest and investment into your own interest, into yourself. And I definitely think that it's something that would be beneficial. So yes. All right, we have products, we got potions, we have crystals, we have merch, really nice jogging suits that Ernest created on the website, remnantsgathering.com. And if you want to get a personal reading with me, I do those as well. Just fill out the form to request a reading, and read the testimonials first, and see, because a lot of people who are on the fence, the testimonials usually help you to make a decision. Yes, and y'all already know what it is. As we always say, man, your third eye has just been kissed. All right.